Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so today I'm inspired by the brown 90s look. And before anybody comes for me, first of all, yes, I was born in the 90s. I know that this is a modernized version. Last time I did a 2000s look and people were like, we didn't contour, we didn't have our brows like that. I'm like, girl, I know because I was there, okay? I was there. But Selma Hayek was doing all those things. Let me tell you what, because her brows were looking right and her contour was looking right. This is probably my new fave, and I do a ton of different techniques in this video that I don't usually do. So if you want to see the products I use, the techniques I use to get this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So this routine is going to be so much different than my regular routine, you guys. I don't know why. I just woke up and I was like, we're going to try something new. And it worked. It really did. So obviously being a part of the Fenty Beauty house, like I told you guys about, I've been using a ton of Fenty products because I've got it all now. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna use the Matchsticks in Peach. And I'm gonna use that to correct around my mouth. I've got discoloration around my mouth, but I'm gonna do this first to color correct so that way when I put on my foundation, it's gonna look real fly. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Matchsticks in Mocha. And yes, I'm very serious right now. By the way, I got the perfect nose contour down, so just ignore this and just know it's about to be fire. So stay tuned, okay? It's the first time I've ever got the nose contour 100% right. And then I'm gonna go in with concealer before foundation. Apparently, Arnell actually did this here on YouTube with her full Fenty face. Today, I'm gonna go in with a shade lighter than my usual shade, only because this look is going to be so incredibly bronzy. If you wear your regular foundation, you might be like, ooh, that's looking a little bit off. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Hydrating Pro Filter in 210. And I usually would use like 230 or 260, depending on if I have like any sort of tan whatsoever, if I'm just looking real pale. So this is gonna be like a pretty light shade for me. What are you doing?
Are you done?
Not yet.
Well, you said it was like a minute.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my favorite powder. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vanilla. And I'm gonna go ahead and just, yes, we are baking today. I know it's not my usual thing, but we're going for that full coverage and we're going for like a matte, you know, 90s inspired base. While that's sitting there, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this beautiful nose contour. I really hope I can get this again because it was so stunning, so snatched. But first I'm gonna take Amber from Fenty. So instead of just doing a line under the nose like I used to do before, I do one also on top of like the ball of my nose because I have a really round tip to my nose. The way that I kind of camouflage a little bit of that ball and make it look like a smaller, like little cute nose tip is I do a tinier circle in the center and it just makes it look like a smaller circle and like I have a little tip on my nose. And you don't necessarily have to draw the nose contour on before the foundation. You could save that for last, honestly, because it is a good step. But you can save it for last. I'm going in with the Macchiato Cream Bronzer, just to give it some warmth. This look is just 1000% catfish, I swear to you, it is. And I'm okay with that. Instead of Build-A-Bear, it is Build-A-Nose. What nose do you want today? Let me know. I just got an email that I got the house that I applied for, so that's cool. I haven't really told you guys about this, but I've been on like a house hunt for the past 2 months because I'm gonna be moving out of here at the end of the month, and it's been really crazy and really hectic and really stressful, especially because it's not easy to just link up and like meet up with a realtor and look over houses because obviously with everything going on. So all you can really do is like schedule self-tours by yourself and just like go check it out. But it's just been real stressful. I really took this for granted living in a home that was like a purchased home versus renting. I had never had to rent before, so it's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up the face. Like I said, we are really going in and bronzing. Usually I would use Private Island, which is a bit lighter, but right now I'm gonna use Island Ting. And that's just because it gives me more of like a warm tone brown situation. And I just think it looks really, really pretty on the skin. So I'm taking the Morphe Benefit. I'm only telling you guys this because it's so good. I really, really love this brush for bronzing. It is like the perfect little shape. The depth. This is what I'm telling you that you cannot go in with your regular foundation shade, because this bronzer is giving us so much depth that it would not even match like your body or your neck, and we definitely want to match. A lot of powder was harmed in the making of this video. I'll tell you something right now. A lot of powder. For blush, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Rose Latte. And I just feel like this absolutely complements the look so well. A nice, beautiful brick red. We're not going for pink, we're not going for bright, we're not going for like super feminine. We're going for like kind of rough, like kind of tough, you know? And I like that. And these blushes are pretty subtle. You can definitely tell the difference, but they go on somewhat sheer, but I'm into it because I like to build the product. One more little tippity here that I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply powder right across here. So that way you don't have to be super clean with, first of all, snatching the eye. But also you don't have to be super clean with it, because once you wipe this powder away, whatever eyeshadow fallout you get will wipe away with it. For the most part, don't be too sloppy, okay? I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Rich Nude palette. These palettes are really gorgeous. If you just look at the color selection, stunning. So I'm gonna take this top shade here. And they reach slightly on the pinky side or like rosy side. So I'm actually really into that. I think it goes along with the whole brick brown shade idea. And then going in with this Fenty No. 3 palette. This is the shade No Fudge Given. It has a slight bit of shimmer to it, which I did not expect. I'm gonna be really careful. Or maybe my brush that I was using had shimmer on it and it just wasn't clean because I'm disgusting. That's great. I cannot wait to go back to having a filming room again. I'm just going in and adding some liners so that way the lash line is really, really deep and dark. This is the Fenty Fly Pencil, but these pencils stay on and they stick so fast that you might be better with something that's more like a smudge pencil or like a crayon. I'm gonna wanna smudge this out and it's not gonna move. Like, I already know, watch. I'm gonna use Cypress Umber from the Soft Glam palette. I'm looking very soft glam right now. And I'm not doing anything on the lower lash line. I absolutely love the way this looks. Usually when I would do a smoky eye, I would do something smoky on the waterline as well. But this looks so much better to me. I just feel like the way that it shapes my eyes is so much better. Because when you do smoky on the bottom as well, then it's going to kind of make your eyes slightly smaller. I feel like when I do it this way, and I kind of feather it out here, it gives me more of like an elongated instead of just like smaller. So when I just did this look, I wore these really cute pair of lashes and I lost them. If it wasn't for the fact that I get scent lashes, I would probably cry every time I lose a pair of lashes, because lashes are not cheap and I lose them almost every time I wear them. It is the worst thing ever. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hit up my little Baddie B vault over here, and we're gonna take some Insta Hoes because they're my go-to thing. And I do have a code HOTCAKES. And no, my name is not Ashley Hotcakes, it is Ash Got Cakes. And I hate it because I've had it since I was 16 and now I'm 25, so yeah. I have a question question for you guys. When you put on lashes, do you do the same eye first every time? Like, do you usually do the right first then the left, or left and the right, or do you just do whatever? Because I always do right first and I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this hair real quick. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna do this little bang moment and we're gonna come back and do the lips. So I just remembered that yesterday when I was completely done, I went ahead and added some of this shade right here into the crease, which gave me a little bit more redness. Clearly the lip really helps just pop this whole thing off. So I'm gonna be taking the PMS Mademoiselle lipstick from Fenty, and I'm gonna go ahead and line the lips with that. So I tried to do like a kind of pointed cupid's bow because I think it looks really pretty. Then I'm taking the Huda Beauty Staycation lipstick, which is way lighter. This is gonna give us a good ombre effect. And that is literally it for this look, you guys. What do we think? What do we think? I think it looks kind of cute. I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let me know down below in the comments if there are any other eras that you'd like to see me recreate, but with like a modern twist to it. I'm definitely digging this. This is definitely my vibe. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm waiting. Hit the notification bell. See you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.